Hey guys, I'm Brienne with TwinFlameUnionWithin.com, and I wanted to make a video. I know that I've talked about the services that I offer in some of the previous videos, but I didn't really go into depth what each one is. But I'm very passionate about dream guidance. It's a service that I offer, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a backstory on how I even got started and how I realized that it was a gift that I had to offer to serve people with. But back at, I started my twin flame journey in 2016. And as I've gone through my healing and, my connection with God, I've started to unlock gifts and, intuitive abilities and things like that. So I also, I'm a member of TFAS with Jeff and Shalia. I'm a student in Sunday's class. I've been there for a year now, or just a little bit over a year. So as I've done this spiritual work, I've unlocked some gifts, that I was not aware that I had. So I was very happy to realize that I had gifts to share, because I never realized that before. But so Christmas, it was like Christmas around, well, maybe it was a little bit before Christmas of last year, 2017. We had a 2-week shutdown from the job that I was working at. And so I had like all this free time, to really focus like on my spiritual work and meditation and things like that. Well, and I was getting really good sleep too, because I could sleep in and everything. So I started having very vivid dreams, and it was like, I want to say like 6 nights in a row, I had a vivid dream each night. And each night, there's, I want to say, 36 or 38 students altogether in TFAS. I'm not sure exactly if it's 36 or 38, but it's one of the, or it could be 34, I don't really remember. But, so I have the class that I'm in, Sunday's class, and then you have 2 other classes on Wednesday. And, back then I didn't really, kind of more of a quiet person. Well, I'm not so much now. I'm more open and I share more. But I was still then, as I was spiritually developing and working on my own self. But so anyways, what I'm getting at is these students, like I never spoke with, other than I would, see some things that they posted on the Facebook forum, but that was just a here and there type thing. So back to in December, when I had these dreams, every single night I would have a very vivid dream of one of the students. And I would wake up that morning and I would post it on the Facebook forum, and I would tag the person, the name. And without fail, the dream was always accurate. It was something that they resonated with. It was something that had happened, or maybe a block that they were working on. But every single night and every single morning, there was a student, and the dream was correct. They would confirm it. So I was like, what is going on? Because this was all new to me. And so I was like, okay. Yeah, I was really happy about it, because I was like, I wanted to dive into it even more. So I went back to work, and I was still having dreams. And instead of posting them on the forum, I would just privately message the student, because some of them were, private, and I didn't want to post, anybody's like personal stuff, But every time they were confirmed. And so as this gift developed, what happened was I had 2 friends, and well, I have more than 2 friends, but these 2 friends, okay, so one of them, she was telling me her dream. We were having a little chat, and she was telling me her dream, and immediately when she started telling me the dream, I started to channel what the dream meant. And I paused her, and I was like, okay, I know what your dream means, because I was getting like downloads. So I told her what the dream meant. And she was like, oh my gosh, I never would have gotten that out of that dream. And that's right. That's accurate. Like, that's, I don't remember if it was a block that she was working on or an upset or but she completely resonated with it. And so I was all happy, after our chat. So I messaged another one of my good friends, afterwards, and she goes, okay, well, I had a dream. She had a dream a while back ago about, I think it was about her twin flame. And she's like, well, I'm going to send the dream to you, and you tell me, like, you read it and tell me what you get out of it. And she sent me the dream, and I read it, and I immediately, same thing happened again. I started receiving, like, channeling receiving downloads about the dream, what the dream meant, the underlying meaning of the dream. So when I did that, I was all happy, and I like wrote her back and I sent it to her, and she was like, oh my God, Brianne, like I never would have pulled that out of that dream, but she resonated with it. So after this happened, I realized that, I have a gift that I can share with people, and it's very unique, and I absolutely love doing it. Like, it's one of my favorite things. But so what I'm getting at is Channeled Dream Guidance is the name of the service. And a lot of times on our twin flame journeys, or even if you're just on a spiritual journey, or even if you're not on a spiritual twin flame journey at all, and you just have a dream, a lot of times these dreams that you have an underlining meaning to them. And you can have a dream, and you can, most times you're going to know what that dream means because it's specific to you, and it's bringing up something in your subconscious, whether it's a good or a bad dream, or a dream that's revealing a block or an upset, something that you can heal within your union if you're working towards your twin flame, or you're working on your twin flame journey. But the service that I offer, though, is even though you can read and pick apart your own dream, I have the ability to channel like the underlying message underneath the dream. Something that you may not even think that it's connected to, or something within the dream that you're not even aware of. I can reveal that for you. And basically what I do is, when you order the service, I have a contact form, I believe, on the last page of my website. And all you have to do is like write your dream out in detail, as much as you can remember, and you send it to me. And what I do is, when I'm reading your dream, I connect to the energy in the dream. And while I'm reading it, I immediately start receiving downloads, information about it. And I put it I type it out in a PDF file, and I send it back to you via the email address that's provided from your PayPal receipt. But so, yeah, I just wanted to go into depth on this service that I offer, because I haven't before. I haven't really explained it. And yeah, and like with your dreams, if you're having dreams and you can't remember them, you can ask God to help you to remember your dreams. And I've done this several times, and without fail, I'll have a dream and God will wake me up in the middle of the night, just so, like, right after the dream. That way I can grab a pen and paper and I can write it out. That way I can just, go back to sleep, and in the morning I can go back over the dream and be like, oh yeah, because, most times you forget the detailed parts of, the dream that are very important. But you can do this, and you can also, too, if you're on a spiritual journey, twin flame journey, and you would like to choose to do spiritual work in your sleep, you can do that. And that's a very compassionate way to bring up upsets and blocks within your consciousness, because you're in a complete state of surrender when you're sleeping. And you can ask God to reveal these to you through your dreams, and it will absolutely be shown to you. And this is where my service comes into play. If you're having trouble figuring out, okay, well, God gave me this dream and I have it here in front of me and I kind of understand what it means, but I know that there's something deep to it and I can't quite figure that out. And I can help you with that. But you can choose to do spiritual work in your sleep, and you can choose to remember your dreams. You can ask God to help you with this. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, and if you don't remember your dreams, or just anything, ask your inner guidance, ask God, ask the angels just to help you and to guide you. And they will come through and they will help you completely. But this is a way that I do a lot of healing with myself. Is I have a lot of dreams come through, and I'm able to, reveal the blocks and the upsets within my union with my twin flame, and I'm able to heal those because it's revealed, because a lot of times these upsets are hiding in your consciousness, and when you're awake, like, you're just thinking a lot of times, and when you're sleeping, you're not thinking like your body's asleep, so these things can come up a lot easier. But if you have any questions or comments, and if you're interested in my service, my website is twinflameunionwithin.com. You can go and check, look around. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the comments section below, and I'll gladly answer you. Yeah, and if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more content soon. So thank you. Bye.